Okay, hi folks. I'm back with an update to this portfolio. I purchased a home and then took out all the money out of all my portfolios for the most part to put a down payment and pay off a lot of things that the house needed when I moved into it. But I'm back at it. I wasn't sure if I was going to pick this back up, but I did start to put in just recently. Let's see, about a couple months ago, started back putting money back into this, and I wanted to give an update. So I did do the ETFs only, is what I did the last video on, and as far as an update for that is concerned, we'll take a look here and see what we have. We have the VTI index, we have the BNDW, which is a bond traded fund here, and then the V&Q, which is for real estate and REITs. Now I have the allocations over here on the right at 70, 15, and 15, and you can see what the all-time is. It's going to be a little bit skewed because it did go up quite a bit here, and then when I took all money out from everywhere, it jumped back down until I decided to start building it back up again, and that's where we're at now. So if we take a look at the last week, we can see that the VTI total stock index is only up 1 cent. The bond index is up 1, and the REITs are down 3. If we take a look at the last month, you see a little bit of a difference there. We're up 3% on VTI, 0.27 on the bonds, and then 2.93 down on V&Q. Take a look at the last 3 months. It was sitting pretty dormant there with $16 left in it, just so it wouldn't close the account, basically, until I started adding to it. So, and this is what you got total. If we take a look at the bigger video portfolio that we have here, I have a section for growth, ETFs, high dividend yield, and individual dividend picks. So growth is outpaced all for the last quarter. If we look at the overall, my individual dividend picks have outpaced ETFs, growth, and high dividend yield picks. So I will be making future videos on each one of those other portfolios at a later date. And this is about what I would have expected this type of portfolio to perform like. So obviously things that I'm looking into and picking are going to be doing better off than just a overall ETF only portfolio. But as you can see, that's not a bad return overall. 8% for a year. That's pretty good. Well, since April, if you will. And like I said, it is kind of skewed because of the money drop off here. But growth is picking up at 7.54%, and high dividend yields, of course, we all know that those, if you chase the yield, you're probably not going to have a huge upside as far as appreciation on the principal. So, but that does offer cash flow for this portfolio. But for our purposes here today, we're looking at the ETFs, and these are all Vanguard, as you can tell. I think they have the lowest, if we go into the lowest expense accounts here. The VTI itself is putting out a 1.84% dividend yield with an expense ratio of 0.03, which is quite reasonable. If we look at its price, it's $157.79 per share. And we can just go back to this and check out the bonds. If we look at bonds, it's 79.82 cents per share. It's got a pretty good dividend yield of 2.8% with no listed expense ratio. There is an expense ratio. I'm just not sure exactly what it is. Maybe we'll look for that at a later date, perhaps, but you can see it there. And of course, V&Q, the REITs. If we go into the details there, it is trading at 91.89% or $91.89, forgive me, and a dividend yield of 3.13% with an expense ratio, which in my opinion is kind of high, of 0.12% for what you're getting here. And I'm gonna update this weekly now, I think, and depending on how well it's received, I'll go ahead and continue to do this. But this is our portfolio for ETFs, and again, this is an update. I'm going to try to update each one of these portfolios weekly, see if I can do 4 different videos. But for now, I'm just going to stick with the ETFs only, because that's what I've put out there for folks, and we'll see what the response is. So here we go. If you like it, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, show other people. If you want me to talk about something specific about these ETFs, please put it in the comments below, and we'll talk about it. And one other thing I do want to show, that the earned dividends over the lifetime since April has been 55 cents versus the market gains of $3.78. So there you go. Like I said, if you like it, smash that thumbs up and subscribe, and tell other folks about it. And if you don't like it, you know what to do. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.